Hey guys, Mark Shields, Rapanui Life. Check out this. This is the town of Hangaroa behind me. Look at this. I'm up here doing a time lapse. I'm doing a time lapse for the local government. That's the only jobs going these days since the pandemic. But it is what it is. I'm having a great time getting out here at the best times of day and seeing the most beautiful views of the island. So I'll let you in on some of these trips that I do. About 8,000 people or so live down in this town behind me. It's grown 100% from the census of 2003. So it has doubled in size. About half the people are Rapanui, half of them are Chilean, and basically everyone on Easter Island, Rapanui, lives in this town, which is kind of the southwestern side of the island. You can see the sunset behind me, and quite a lot of trees actually. There is about I don't know how many trees there are actually. I can't count them from here, but there's a lot of trees. And the reason there's a lot of trees in the town is because that's where we have the water supply, so you can potentially water your trees. Once you get out of the countryside, there isn't a whole lot of vegetation to be seen. We can see just down behind me, people are starting to plant a lot more crops, certainly not enough to feed the island, and it seems to be that they only come out with sort of one crop at a time. So there's loads of tomatoes, which are quite cheap, and then there's no tomatoes. And then there's loads of sweet potato, and then there's no sweet potato. Hopefully we'll learn over time how to get that sorted. You can see a couple of cargo boats out there. Well, maybe you can't, but there are. Oh yeah, there's a couple of cargo boats out there. Now, even 20, 30 years ago, there was only one ship coming every 6 months, and so things have really got a lot better on the island now. Like 4 cargo ships coming in a month, and we used to get a plane each day. Just to give you an idea of the rise in cost of prices, it used to be about $2 per kilo to bring stuff into the island. That has since risen to, wait for it, about $7 in 2 years. $2 to $7, so massive increase. Everything's super expensive, and people want the island open. I mean, there are the few that kind of the rebels, if you like, who are determined to close it all off and live off sweet potato and meat. But most of these people want to open the island. We haven't had any COVID here, and so there is that little bit of fear of the unknown. But I think we're getting to a point now where, well, we've got to get it done. I mean, if we don't do it, we're in dire straits. So hopefully this town will be receiving people in next month, May or June at the latest, because I took my car to get fixed yesterday. Yeah, you know, it was a $500 problem with my car, and he said, you know, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it by tomorrow, and I'll reduce the price quite a lot if you can pay me tomorrow. He said, look at these 4 cars here. No one can pay to get their car fixed, so they've just left them there. He says he sees the guys walking around in town with no car just because they can't pay to get it fixed, and so the people in tourism can't get paid, and so they're not paying their mechanics, and the mechanics can't buy their food, and so the grocers don't have any money. Things are getting a little bit tough. So, I mean, you know, we can be thankful, I guess. Well, definitely be thankful that we're not in Ukraine and places like that. So my heart goes out to them. I can only imagine what it must be like for them. But for us, we're hoping to get the island opened up for next month. So a lot more, as you can see behind me, a lot more crops being planted. A lot of people, I mean, that's pretty much the only option. It's either work for the government for a pittance, they're paying, I mean, not even enough to buy your food each month, or you start investing in planting crops. Now, we've planted some crops, we've got some potatoes going on, and so they have given us certainly food to eat over the last couple of months, and certainly for the next couple of months, which is very cool. No one's really buying a lot though. You know, it's got that bad that not a lot of sales going on. But you know, we're happy. It's been a great 2 years in the sense that we've really been able to take stock of life, you know, refocus, see what's important, that sort of thing. And when everything starts up again, if it does, hopefully it does soon, we will be ready to go, ready to rock and roll. So I thought I'd just, I don't know, talk a little bit. Hope you enjoyed it. God bless you. Have a fantastic, well, wherever you are. I mean, for me, it's going to be a fantastic evening, watching the sunset here in Rapanui. Well, you can see it out there. But wherever you are, you have a fantastic whatever it is. Morning, afternoon, nighttime. I'm going to show you this too. I'm going to show you this time lapse. Awesome, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Ciao. Oh, there's my daughter and her friend up there.